And welcome back, y'all, to the stream. You can see I got myself a brand new Peterbilt, and I'm just getting some diesel right now. After that, we're gonna get on the road with a roaring Caterpillar engine. We are currently bound for Salem from Seattle, so that means we have to go through eventually a narrow series of curves I like to call the birth canal because it's tight as a birth canal. So I hope y'all will enjoy the ride. And here's the truck. Hang on. Surprise! Hello, Justin. Good to see you again. Glad you came along because I got myself a brand new truck. A Peterbilt 379 with a huge sleeper cab, as you can see. And the, hang on, let me zoom in a little. And this axle right here lifts and lowers. Check this out. Cool, isn't it? Since we're not moving a very heavy load, I just use the 3 axles on the truck rather than the 4 axles. When I'm moving heavy loads, just lower the second axle. Yep. A tag axle. I just like to call it the second axle of the truck because that's what makes sense. Just so people who are familiar with trucks have a sense of it all. And I'm sure there's people that really love the design of the truck, but they just don't know the name of it. Or the parts it has on board, which is why I try to put it a little simpler for the viewers. But yeah, that's a tag axle. I worked dang hard last night just to get this sucker, and initially had 350 horsepower, but now it has horsepower, I believe, in the 500s, which is enough to move big and heavy loads. And we're experiencing lag again. Ain't nothing like a Caterpillar engine. This engine, by the way, is a Cat C15, I believe it's called. Just got a tank of diesel fully loaded, so we're good. We're just moving a dry box trailer down to Salem, Oregon from Seattle, Washington. And that's the driver taking a sweet time on the highway. That's not how you do it in the big city, bro. That's not how you do it. Traffic these days, man. At least y'all can see the dashboard clearly. I still have my old Kenworth W900, but this is the workhorse now. After I get a drop deck trailer, that'll probably be used by the Kenworth. Yeah. Apparently until recently I had no idea that the tag axle could actually lift on board this truck. Because I had this truck before, like I believe months ago, and let's just say I didn't know how the tag axle works, I just didn't use it. That is until recently, and then let's just say that now I use it whenever I need to. And it's said that when you have the axle raised, it saves fuel and yeah. And it can also act as an additional drive wheel when you're moving heavy loads. Hence why these 4-axle demons are the heavy haulers of the highway. Yeah. Someday, chat, this is going to be me. I'm going to be going down the highway in an 18 or 22 wheeler. And yes, what I'm driving right now is a 22 wheeler. 14 wheels on this truck and 8 wheels on the trailer. 22. Hello there, Kenworth. How you doing? You know, if this game wasn't so stressful, not gonna lie, it'd be such a relaxing game. If I could play music with this truck, I would very gladly do that for y'all. Because, let's face it, blasting country or classic rock on the road is a good way to keep your spirits high and to keep on trucking. So that's why whenever I get the chance, I often do it. Though it's mostly, though it's entirely off stream. But I really do that, and I recommend you guys, if you guys want a boost of energy for the road, that you do the same. And of course, we got ourselves a nice horn. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I sound the horn a little bit. Not too much, because I often use that to communicate with other drivers and warn them that I'm approaching when they do something stupid. And here comes the lag again. Fear not, we have been through this before, we can do it again. All that matters is that we don't leave this tab, because then the lag will be so high that the game will automatically close itself out. Freaking sunlight, I can't even see the center of the lane. Don't know if y'all can, but I can't. Alright. In a little bit, the birth canal is going to be coming up. That's also a parking spot for trucks who need to stop and take a rest with their sleeper cabs. Yeah. Although this truck is kind of challenging to drive, it's kind of nice. So if you want to drive a truck like this, either you get your CDL or you download Truck Simulator Big Rigs on Google Play. Then, after you start from the ground up, you'll eventually have a truck like this. A big Peterbilt, a big sleeper cab. Although when you get the Peterbilt, when you go to the new truck selection, you can actually choose what truck you can get. Like either the 3-axle or 4-axle and the sleeper cab or no sleeper cab. And the sleeper cab comes in 2 types. The one with the, hang on. God down chip because you can working now. One with a small boxy sleeper cab and the other with the window groups. That's the 2 variants that the sleeper cab comes out in with this truck. The Kenworth too, although the small sleeper cab almost has like a place where the roof windows should be. And they are rectangular, by the way, so that's what makes this truck so luxurious. Like where you just lying back in bed and you're gazing up at the stars inside your home away from home. And all you need to do is just look up. And then bam, there you go. And yes, I do have dirt on the truck, but that's from labor. This truck has been through lots going across dirt roads and going down dirty highways. But then again, it kind of gives it a more hard-working appearance, but still, I kind of like to keep the truck clean. Because then it really reflects its red paint. And sometimes I like my trucks to be pristine. Second curve. Oh crap! That's why I hate these tight curves, man. Everybody relax, we can get back on the road. We're just going to take the curves a little bit slower. Alright. Curve number 3. Flag attack. Everybody relax, we've been through this before, we can do it again. Alright, see? Sometimes it takes a minute, other times it's over just like that. Gotta wait and see, y'all. Alright, curve number 4, last curve before we can just get up to highway speed before we pass through Yakima and then reach Salem. Which, by the way, I did once own a garage down in Salem, and let me tell you, it's bigger than the one in Bedford. More room for trucks and more room for trailers. Almost looked like the fire department from the outside rather than the truck depot. Alright, let's get back up to highway speed. Here comes the 4-lane highway. Alright, we're going to want to pull off. Alright, we can still get out of this. We're good. Alright, chat. This is where I'll show you the sleeper cab. That's only part of it. That's only part of it. Check this baby out, chat. That is why I repurchased this truck. Big sleeper cab and a bed with bedspreads. I'm gonna go ahead and fall asleep in this position. And then when our driver's done sleeping, we'll get back on the road. It'll take a minute or two, so stick around. Y'all will survive. And my boy Cameron is texting me. Sorry, dude, but you're gonna have to wait because I'm in the middle of streaming. Alright, our driver is almost done sleeping. In a minute, we'll get back on the road. Sorry about my silhouette on the screen. At least someone got up to the speed limit quickly. I was afraid I was going to have to pull into the passing lane to pass it without smashing into him. Let's see how far from our destination we are. I know we are 51 kilometers, but you gotta check to see what road you're gonna take once you get on the off ramp. And looks like it's gonna be by the gas station and the motel. So I guess we got lucky. At that point, we're gonna after we make the delivery, we're gonna go ahead and rest at the gas station since there's a wide open space for any vehicle at all, even road trains. Which is why often when I'm not at the truck stop, I just go ahead and retreat to here to relax and unwind from the trucking. I'm not going to talk too much about around these curves because I'm going to go ahead and go into maximum focus mode. Alright. Yeah, I say we're about halfway there. Just a few more curves, the toll booth, then I'm going to go ahead and go to Salem. Because I love Salem. It's got some beautiful docks out in the rural terrain. Alright, toll booth ahead. After this, we're taking the off ramp and heading to our destination. Alright. Come on, game. Alright, there we go. Come on, game. The chat is waiting. Come on. No lag attack. Come on. I'm sorry, Chaz, just this game likes to be fussy. Especially when we're near a big city. Like Salem. What the hell? Can you all see that? There's a car blocking the way. Oh wait, I thought that was like a car angled into the on-off ramp. And I was like, what the hell? And now I got close, I realized that those were just taillights. Okay, we took the wrong way. Everybody relax, I know a way to get us around. Alright, West Salem, here we are. City Center. You know, chat, such hard work. Let's just see with that I did it. Alright. Come on now. I've also got a 625 Cummins engine for this truck, which is the highest and strongest engine available in this game. Forget the model of it, but it was a Cummins engine. When I first got this truck, like I said, it was only a 350 horsepower. Then I upgraded to a 625 horsepower. Now it's downgraded to the 500s with some additional engines. And I don't mean the locomotive engine. I don't mean locomotives. I mean diesel engines, like those big machines that combust diesel. Here we go again. Hang on. Alright, chat, I think I'm going to shut down the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.